What's up, guys? McNulty here, back again. So, we have had a bit of an update to the Paths Challenge today, and I just want to go over a couple of bits here. So, this Path of Giants thing has just recently come out, and I know it's something that there's been a lot of hype about. I've heard it been called the Path of Wales. Sorry, guys. But yeah, interestingly, so we've had the Alpha Ethers just released into the game. It's just been 2 months now since Alpha Ethers were released. And then obviously SG saying that the heroes were too overpowered and we need this massive balance update. And that's all happened within the last couple of months, although I'm sure that there was some work going on in the background before then. But now we've got this Path of Giants, which is more focused on the sort of ethers that you can get in the game. And I wanted to just have a look at it because I don't know whether or not it's a good idea. And I want to kind of make up my mind on this because I think that there are quite a lot of challenges to do in the game already. And these Path of Giants challenges are extremely, in some cases, extremely difficult to do. So you've got the starting off. Let's just start off with the daily challenges. So we've got summon 3 heroes or troops, which you can pretty much everyone can do that. Defeat 15 monsters of the fire element in season 2. If you pick the right stage, I think I did season 1 or season 2 stage 1 9. There's quite a few fire enemies there, so about 3 times through. Winning raids with at least a classic hero in your team, that's pretty easy to do. Dealing 50,000 damage in raids. Then I came to this one. Complete map stages in season 5, province 30 without using loot tickets. Now, I would have gladly gone ahead and done that. But unfortunately, if you have a look over here, my season 5, I'm only up to 25. So I think there's going to be quite a few people who haven't yet completed season 5. So I'm not sure if that's one of the best challenges to include in there. I know that this isn't going to be for everybody, and I'm assuming that the Path of Giants is going to be for people who've completed season 5 and who are, pushing the boundaries of the limits of what's possible and have done all the missions. But yeah, we'd like to have a shot at it as well. So I'm hoping not to see too many challenges like that. And then there's train heroes one. So get 20 heroes from the training camp. If you're running, training camps as you should be all the time, that's not a particularly difficult one to do. It's probably on the verge, to be fair. And then we've got the weekly challenges to complete as well. So completing quest stages, that's not going to be too difficult. Collecting ascension materials, you got to get 100 ascension materials from map stages. So just from completing these challenges above, I've got 21 of 100 already. So if there's another 6 days to be able to do that, yeah, that should be fine. And then this sneaky little one in the corner here where you need to get an epic hero. That made me laugh a bit because obviously it's kind of an incentive to pull. Yeah, there is a chance that you'll get an epic hero, but having to summon or train one epic hero. And I think when they say train an epic hero, you have to train them right up, because I've been training Alma after his limit break, and just going up the levels doesn't make any difference to this one whatsoever. So yeah, these challenges are interesting. There are some, massive points bonuses. You got 1,250 giant points for completing the weekly challenges. And from working it out, I worked out that if you were to just complete, say, 5 of the daily challenges, you would have enough rewards. You should have enough rewards by the end of the challenge to get to just about where this ether is. You might get to, I think it was 15,000 or something like that. I mean, like, it's about 500 times the 27 days. So yeah, you'll probably get to just about there. If you do a couple of the weekly challenges, you shouldn't have any problems being able to get your hands on this Alpha Ether, which for those of us who are potentially not going to pay for this, I'm not sure if I will or not. The value does seem to be there, but I think if you want to be going through, you want to be trying to at least hit that tier where you get an Alpha Ether, because those are, as we all know, probably the most valuable items in the game. Now, the actual value in terms of a dollar value or a pound value or euro value, wherever you play, the value of the Giants Pass is probably better than any of the other sort of deals or individual deals that you're going to get in the game, because when you do purchase it, you get these 600 gems for, well, not for free. You get those instantly on your purchase. 10 alpha shards, which is one summon, and 10 challenge coins, which is also one summon in the challenge events. So it's pretty good value, because I think I added up the gems as well, and you're getting up to like quite a few gems. I mean, let's just count it. So you've got 600 gems plus 100, so 700, 900, 1,300, 1,800, so 1,800 gems, plus those 200. So you've got 2,100 gems just for, I mean, just the value of those 2,100 gems is already the value of what they're asking for this. So I do think it is actually a really good offer if you guys are considering it. I think that the monthly offers are sort of an incentive to be able to sort of play more, and also to get a reward for the efforts that you're putting in. So I'm not anti this, to be fair. And the fact that they've called it the Challenge of Wales, I think is just funny, or the Path of Wales is just funny, because, I mean, at £19 or $20 or whatever one you want to call it, it's less expensive than like 20 pulls or a 10 pull and 3,000 gems. So yeah, it's a really good value. I think another thing to note here is that you are going to be able to get an epic tome of experience in here. So the epic tome, you'll be able to level up a hero by 5 levels at no additional cost. If you do go on the limit break levels, this will only work for 1 level. So I would recommend, if you are using it on a 5-star hero, which is where I'd recommend you use it, that you use it between levels 75 and 80 to get the most value out of your epic tome. And the other thing that we're seeing in here is the golden emblems. So you've got a total of 3 golden emblems, and those are not available at the moment in any other offers. So those golden emblems are incredible, because basically the golden emblem unlocks the talent node at no additional cost. I would recommend using the golden emblems on the last talent node. I'll just show you guys on, where is he now? I think Pengi, I've got there you go. So you've got a little golden emblem on there. It says this node's been unlocked using a golden emblem. But that emblem is equivalent to 250 of your regular emblems, which, if you look at the cost in here, I mean, that's what, £7-8 worth of emblems. So yeah, I do think that there is quite a bit of value in the path of Wales, should we call it? And I think that it is great. I mean, honestly, those rewards, you are going to benefit from them. Comparing it to the path of Valor, the path of Valor, you've got pretty decent rewards in here as well. And I don't know, if you were going to just do one of the two, it would be tricky to choose, because you do get quite a few pulls, individual pulls from the Path of Valor. You get your 3 epic hero tokens plus 1 for the offer, and you also get the 3 challenge pulls and the 3 Junes pulls as well. I know that in the other one you're getting, I think it's challenge pulls, and let's just go over it here for clarity. So you've got covenant pulls, 3 of those, and that's it. So yeah, you've just got the 3 covenant pulls, but you've got an increased amount of gems. So yeah, it's a very tricky one, and I would say take it based on what you need the most. And the other thing about the Path of Giants that I would say is a good idea, in fact, I do this with the Path of Valor to a certain extent, is that you want to try, before you just go ahead and grab the offer today, I would wait and try and complete as many levels as you need to before you go ahead. Because if you buy the offer and you're only, for some reason, you're only able to get up to level, I don't know, 15 or 20, for example, you're going to have missed out on all these amazing rewards below, and then you've just wasted a whole load of money. Now, obviously, the biggest thing about purchasing the Path of Giants offer is the Alpha Ethers. So it's going to be a total of 4 Alpha Ethers. And at the moment, I think that on the Alpha Ether offer, your individual 1 Ether was priced at like £10 from my currency. So yeah, getting 4 plus all of those gems and emblems and things like that, it seems like a really good value offer. So I think that's just about everything that I wanted to cover on this Path of Giants. Hopefully that is a little bit helpful to you guys. And hopefully it helps you make up your mind as to whether there is value in this, or whether it's just one of those things that they're trying to dupe you into, where there are a lot of those in the game, don't get me wrong. But I do think the Path of Giants is an exception. You are going to have to work pretty hard to get those rewards. But like I say, just go through the challenges, see how many you complete before the time's up. Maybe take like 3 weeks about it, and then you can make your mind up as to whether you want to go for it or not. All right, guys, that is it for today. I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.